All right, welcome everyone. Thank you for coming today, and for those that are online, thank you for joining us as well. I'm Dave Schaal, and I'll be leading you in drumming. First, I want to say happy Beltane. May 1st is, in the Celtic calendar, is the beginning of summer. The old Celtic calendar only had two seasons, summer and winter. And certainly yesterday felt like a nice summer day with that 80 degrees that we had. Today's theme is balancing this month's theme actually, and I get to kick it off, is balancing the masculine and feminine. I was thinking about that, and the drum is actually a perfect metaphor for that. You think about, this a masculine symbol? Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely, right? And the drum is the feminine. The beater is active, strikes the drum. And the drum receives a strike and reacts to it by making a sound. So the two work together in harmony. I was also thinking of the yin and the yang, and their feminine aspect to the beater and a masculine aspect to the drum, because when you hit the drum, it bounces back. And the drum pushes the beater away, so the drum becomes the active and the beater becomes the passive or the reactive. So although the beater is primarily masculine, like the yin and the yang, they do contain a little bit of each other, and also has a feminine aspect, as the drum has both a feminine and a masculine aspect. And certainly if you're banging on your drum and making loud noise, that certainly sounds like a masculine, very active type sound. You get really boom, boom, boom. So you get the two mixed together. And I think in all things in our life, we contain both the masculine and the feminine, and we want to balance that out so that we make pleasant sounds, we do make good choices, and we move and act in good ways. And those are my thoughts on the theme. Now, I'd like to drum today for 4 rounds. The first round will be a welcoming round. This is your chance to set an intention for your drumming, to invite any spirits, any helpers that you have, or to welcome in the God and the goddess. You want to work with the masculine and the feminine, and I will call in the 4 directions quietly as we drum. And then we will have a round for prayer, a round for healing, and then a round for gratitude. And I would like to start with a quote, and I'm going to have to highly paraphrase because I haven't memorized this, but this is from the native hip-hop artist, Superman. And he says, they say, dance like no one's watching. But you should dance as if everyone is watching. Dance for your children. Dance for the elders. Dance for your community. Let every step you take be a prayer. And consider that today with the drum. Let every strike you make be a prayer. All right, let's begin. Tequila. So you got tequila. deep breath. I welcome the 6 directions and the gods and goddesses and helpers that we have all called here today. Our next round is a prayer round. And one way that I like to approach prayer is to begin by praying for myself. And then I expand that out to my family, my loved ones, the people in my community that I'm close to, and further out to the city, the state, the country, our political leaders, out to the entire world. And you can pray in any fashion that you wish, but that's one that works for me. All right, let us begin our prayer round. Take a deep breath in and out. Feel the energy in this room just raise up. I feel all our prayers going out into the universe. I want to welcome those that arrived during this round, and it appears to me that we have 3 angels up in the balcony. Thank you for being here, and if you wish to come down and drum with us, you may, and if you want to stay up there, that's just perfectly great too. I just need a minute. And thank you for getting up and moving your bodies. You're certainly welcome to do that. You can kind of dance in your chair or get up or sway or be still if that's what calls to you. And our next round is our healing round. And one of the things that I've really missed about our drumming is that we used to do drum washes, or I did and some of the other drummers would, which is where you use the drum as a conduit for your healing energy. So the person with the drum would go to a person and would send healing energy to them. And I found it to be a very phenomenal experience. And I would like to try that with some of you if you're okay with that. I'd have to come a little close. I've had my shots, so I'm fully vaccinated. And if not, just raise your hand or something and wave me away. But I would like to do that during our healing round. So for our healing drumming, pray for healing for yourselves, for your family, for this world. Pray for those that are suffering from isolation during the COVID lockdowns, those that need a little help because they don't have work right now, those people in India and South America where they're experiencing a new surge of the COVID virus. And pray for family and anyone that needs healing and health. So I'll begin, and then I'll get up and begin a drum wash. Here we are. That sounds better. So for everyone out there in internet land, I had dropped this while I was doing the drum wash and it turned off. So I apologize if you missed the sound during this last round. All right. Need just a moment to breathe. All right, for our last round is our gratitude round. This is where we thank those that we have brought into this space, the spirits, the God and Goddess, the directions, any helpers that you may have called here. Thank them for being here. Thank yourselves and each other for coming here in community and having this experience today. Thank you for taking this time out of your day. I am grateful for that. And then it's also an opportunity for us to be self-expressed. If you want to get even more crazy than we have been, I think we've raised some really good energy today. And if we want to raise the roof, this is the round to do it in. And if you want to lay there and relax, that's good too. All right, let's begin. thank you all for coming to drum today. I appreciate all your drumming, your dancing, the oming that we've all done, or many of us have done. Appreciate our angels up in the loft. I do want to thank each and every one of you here and online that have attended today. And one of the paths that I follow is the Buddhist path, and they teach about a concept called dana, which is generosity. And I come here when asked by Gary to lead drumming. It's an act of generosity. I'm not getting paid for it. I just come here because I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy this experience with all of you. And I request that you give something to the church, to like here at Spiritual Community today, through a sense of generosity. We have a basket in the back so that when you leave, you could support our organization here. It helps keep the building going so we can continue to have drumming and all the other services and activities that we have. You know, Alex leads meditation and breath and body work. We have usually a 10:30 service. I believe we don't have that today, but check our website and get on our meetup group to get reminders. And thank you all for being here today. And I'll stick around for a while if anyone wants to chat, and if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask.